She held up 5 fingers. Her classmate held up 6 fingers. This meant that one of them was reborn for the 5th time, and the other for the 6th time. In this life, they set a common goal of becoming pilots, because they wanted to save their good friend who would die in a plane crash in the future. So the two began to study very hard. In addition, they had strong bodies. However, they could not become friends with their friends from their previous lives again in this life. Having lived for nearly 200 years, they still felt a slight sadness about this. Becoming an outstanding person is indeed difficult. Soon, they entered middle school, and their efforts paid off perfectly. Mami, who had lived for 200 years, finally became the top student in her grade, and Marie became the second. The same was true in high school. The two smoothly entered a national university. Even at this point, studying remained the most important part of their lives. In their second year of college, they applied to the Aviation Academy. With their solid foundation, they passed the written exam, the physical exam, the practical exam, and the interview. Both were admitted. Life here was not complicated either. After a period of theoretical study, Mami underwent her first flight training. Thanks to the flight games she had been playing since middle school, this training brought her a mix of tension and comfort. After graduating from the aviation college, after passing numerous exams, Mami and Mari became pilots for an airline. During this time, she also did a few important things: saving a teacher from being wrongly accused, correcting her grandfather's medication mistake, and helping a classmate avoid a bad boyfriend. With Mari's help, everything went more smoothly. Back to work. After working diligently at the airline for several years, the two, now 29 years old, became captains and even made the news. Their only remaining task was to fly the same flight as their best friend by the age of 35. However, the airline scheduling process had its own set of procedures, and they couldn't simply choose which flight to fly. Therefore, they had to build a good relationship with the scheduling department well in advance.